His vision of his job and of society is fairly stratified and regimented, and M's the boss, and no matter who that M is, that's the boss. So it feels like he's been given perhaps a bit more independence in his own sphere, and that he's not necessarily M's right-hand man anymore, that he's perhaps got he's overviewing perhaps his own little unit within MI6. But still, he knows the pattern and chain of command, and he's slavishly loyal to it. He seems to be following a mission of his own choosing, and something that's quite personal to him, which is difficult for us to try and get out of him, and he's, as usual, quite secretive about his own intentions and what's going on in his life. They all seem pretty wed to the job. Q's got his cats. Nothing is ever really revealed about Tanner, and I'm not sure there is much to reveal about home life. And M as well. They all seem absolutely in love with the job, or at least myopic about its importance. And so when you have that level of commitment and loyalty to a way of doing things, when a new way of doing things comes up and throws your own sense of self out of the water, then there's a great deal of conflict and turmoil to mine for both the drama, in conjunction with the usual thrills and spills that Bond is getting into. He doesn't seem to age, and that's obviously terribly annoying, particularly as my stand-in this year has changed to one significantly balder, which I found a personal slight. He still seems with the same kind of energy, enthusiasm, commitment, attention to detail, and sense of the character that he did in my first one with him was Quantum, and still seems remarkably unchanged by the pressures and the whole effects that must come with it. He's still very much a normal lad, and he's always supportive and interested in what everyone else is doing, and just keen on making the story as clear and as fully rounded as possible. I've been up and down the river with Daniel on a boat. We've been down Camden Lock. We've been on Westminster Bridge. We've been here at Trafalgar Square. And the reach of Bond is such that you have these sort of incredibly unique experiences where you're on Westminster Bridge, 4 o'clock in the morning, watching the sun come up, and they've closed off the whole of the embankment. They've lit Big Ben. They've lit the London Eye with their own lights, and it does have an almighty sway to be able to create these iconic moments.